The River Tees has been the defining feature of this landscape for 2,000 years, but it has not stayed in the same place. If you look at the ground today, you see a quiet village and a river that seems distant from the ruins. But this site was once the most critical choke point for the Roman military machine in northern England. This is Piercebridge, and its story is one of constant conflict, not just against the northern tribes, but against the river itself. The Roman road, Deer Street, was the lifeline of the north, running from York all the way to the frontier. To keep it open, the Romans had to master the Tees. Their first attempt was a timber bridge, built right on the line of the road in the 1st or 2nd century. It was a direct approach, but it was flawed. The Tees was violent, prone to rapid flooding that could, and did, tear timber structures apart. Rather than keep fighting the river's path, the Romans eventually changed their tactics. In the 3rd century, they performed a massive feat of civil engineering. They cut a new path for Deer Street and built a second bridge about 180 metres downstream. This wasn't wood, it was stone. They built heavy masonry piers that could survive the pressure of the current. It is an irony of geography that the river has since migrated north, leaving those massive stone piers sitting high and dry in a field, isolated from the water that once demanded their construction. The bridge was the gateway, but the fort was the gatekeeper. Known likely as Morbium, the fort we see the remains of today was established around AD 260 to 270. This wasn't a temporary camp. It was an 11-acre permanent installation designed for the elite. We know from the layout that this place was built for the Equitatis Cataphractariorum, heavy armoured cavalry. These were specialised units, intended to respond quickly and hit hard. Beneath the modern village green and the houses of Piercebridge, there are still layers of that past. The deep defensive ditches meant to break an enemy's charge, the fortified ramparts, and the Principia, the central command headquarters where the daily business of empire was managed. The final part of the story isn't found in the ruins of the walls, but in the silt of the riverbed. Divers have pulled thousands of items from the water near the original bridge site. Coins, intricate jewellery and personal tokens. These weren't just accidental losses, they were votive offerings. Soldiers and travellers, knowing how dangerous this crossing was, cast these valuables into the water as a gesture to the gods. It is a bridge between the military reality of the fort and the human reality of the people who lived there. Men and women who knew that, despite their engineering and their armour, the river still held the ultimate power over whether they made it to the other side safely.